Esma, that's a very safe pick. It kind of nullifies that lane.
And it can still jump on the Louis. And one of the heroes that can use a Purify, which I feel like this is one of those games that it's okay for you to have a Purify.
Yeah, at the very least, they have a Harley. I think I will be okay with that. So they have ways to at least penetrate the back lines and go in for pickoffs, because apart from that, the Balearic and the Esmeralda, they, as you mentioned, seem very safe. So let's see how ONIC play this out against this hyper-aggressive lineup that Aurora drafted.
ONIC knows they're trying to survive. They're not trying to lose early, because if they go late game...
That diversion. As Aurora comes through, there's the Daytona's welcome. There's a crash on the wall. Sands is gone, but Kyrie will be able to secure the objective. And now Lunar gonna try to fight it off here, but gets taken down. So ONIC winning the trade.
Really nice trade so far. It's a little sad for Lunar, but
throughout MSC. Again, I can't forget how he played it against TLPH, and you know, that's one thing that can be said too, that they can utilize here throughout this game.
Yeah, and I think that that's going to be the main win condition, right? Especially since they're on a timer. They still have like about 6. Oh, hold on.
Whoa, that's a timer right there too. Kyrie's gonna be able to get away, taking out Pagu. Man, and they fought for this. He was only level 3. Lunar's gonna jump it. Daytona's welcome. Pagu trying to zone out Sans. Already using that Keyboy now. Half health gets kicked right to the team. Will deliver Keyboy up, and Lunar will secure the turtle. So Aurora fighting back, and now they're going to be crashing it down in the mid lane, pushing them back further. Luffy has the shields and space to work with. Did pop the Purify, and will survive.
Good use of
the Purify. It's not popped yet. Kyrie's going to re-enter here. They go in, Wrath of Dry to follow up. Pagu already goes for the kick. They burn the flicker from Sans, but Siggy Boom comes in with a 1-2. Able to pick up one, and they'll eat another. Taking out Keyboy. Aurora finds 2.
They're eating good today. They're eating big.
Again, Daytona's welcome. Pagu looking for that follow-up. Wrath of Dry. There's so much damage in that central point. Siggy Boom won't be able to follow through the flicker, but there it is. TNZ will. A stack secured. And now he's going to be able to get away here so easily as they look for another.
Oh my God.
Oh no, Kyrie gets kicked. I know you're a wizard, Harley, but you can't get away.
Oh my goodness, Aurora playing out of their minds. The red herrings, they make it look so easy right now, but they're just not missing a single beat. They're not too tunnel vision. They're still open.
That could be a play for ONIC, but just like them, Pagu's got his own immortality.
Yep.
They've got their defensive items to work with too. They're going to go ahead and push it in. They want to take this top turret down first while ONIC deals with the Lord. They're going to go anyway. Daytona's welcome. Right on target. It's the tankiest member is going to get kicked away too. Keyboy dropping down the Wrath of the Drive for the back line. TNZ is there zoning everyone away. It's a split fight happening here with already Keyboy buying so much time. Finally goes down. But now Aurora looking to cap out game 1. ONIC on this defense. They got to clear out these waves. They're still charged up. TNZ will jump in. Able to take out Kaura. And that's going to be it for game 1. ONIC facing a tough loss against Aurora Gaming.
Beautifully played by TNZ. That's how you maintain your lead as Hirara. Just abuse the fact that a lot of her damage is directly tied not only to her items, but specifically from the level. So once you hit that level cap, it's only like 3 seconds before you get both of your combo abilities back up. That's why he's going in and out.
Unique hero.
Lucas in the jungle. Or is this gonna be like Lucas EXP and then Uranus jungle?
This is tough. This is tough.
I can see Uranus jungle as well. I think it is Uranus jungle. Oh wait, no, they change.
Wait.
All right, Lucas jungle then. All right, so
Uranus on the EXP.
I think ONIC, they might have overthink this because Atlas kind of gets countered by the Rafa with the speed up and slow down.
Yep.
The Granger, I think it's just because his Kelra's comfort. I don't think it's going to be good enough, though. You can't really burst down Aurora.
And even if you do, there's a passive that Rafaela can utilize to just...
Our terms, there's a lot of things in the early game that actually don't matter.
Here in the mid lane, this is going to matter. Keyboy fallen. First blood to the hands of Siggy Boom. What a rotate here through.
It's not over. It's not over.
Oh, Lunar's going to get thrown around. TNZ, though, they're on this side. He wants this purple buff if he can take it from Kyrie. This is a bit of a risk, but they're going to go for it anyway. Loopy on this offside goes in with a falling Star Moon, able to find 2. Pushes them back, but again, they just don't have that follow-up damage just yet. They'll bring back Lunar. Lunar might try to split things up, just sacrificing himself to keep the rest of Aurora up as Loopy will take Lunar to get that first kill, too. He knows his dominant force is down. Kelra will go in. A quick kill. The killer instinct for him, knowing Zaman Force wasn't available. Makes a move, and now Bottom side, still gonna break out. TNZ, Fatal Links into it, can't escape, and Pagu gonna be next. Talk about value for your Sky Piercer for Kelra.
Great knowledge from Kelra. He understood Aurora at this stage, considering everything that has happened. But if they can find the opening, and here comes Lunar.
Yep, they're gonna go for it. Lunar just blasted down though, has to pop the consecration. TNZ looking for his own opening. Wrath the Dryad locks down Keyboy. They get thrown out by the Lantern and Loopy's gone. Kelra flickering defensively. They're gonna fight it out. Kyrie able to get the turtle. Taking out Pagu too, it's a trade. And now with the speed, they're able to get some distance here for Aurora Gaming. They're gonna go ahead and respawn, revitalize Pagu back up. Ooh, Malefic Roar now picked up too. Again, a final, well, Fatal Links, instant kill. Eventually, you're not gonna be able to just keep respawning Pagu now. Whoa. Again, Sans up here in the front of it all. Rosa trying to get away too. This is a messy fight in between two turrets as they back off. Meanwhile, up top.
But so far, Lunar has not been able to open up the map convincingly because of the fact that he's been losing.
Oh no. Flicker forward, Wrath the Dryad, Lunar taking some shots, the Rapsy shots. Kelra gets a kill, Sky Piercer proc, TNZ gonna follow by Kyrie's hand, and looking up to load up Rosa. A double for Kelra. They ignore the Lord, they go for Pagu. Pagu, where's the tree to run here, man? Being chased down by Sans and Kelra. Couple shots of the Rhapsody, and boom, another.
Man, Sans and Kelra are playing out of their minds right now. Sans, hyper.
They dealt with this in game one, and now it's their turn. Keyboy looking for an opening here. Lord's gonna be worked on. Keyboy jumps on in. Final. Oh, Fatal Links comes through on 3. Still on the defense too. They got to hold it together. Kelra firing off the backside. He's got the space to work with. Siggy Boom. All the shields in the world. They got to go heal back up, but the crystals are going to be locked on. TNZ up on the front side. Kelra gets another. Make it a triple. Can he get the Maniac? They line it up. What a way to take game 2 for ONIC.
A convincing win for ONIC. Sans, man. Gilak Sans is back. And not to mention, every side laner was winning. Kelra was winning. Lutfi won right at level 1. And I think a lot of this just boils down to, man, our laning phase kind of sucked. And what we need to fix here in the draft is to make sure one of these lanes need to win. And if it's going to be Sigaboom's lane, they better make sure that he has Flicker rather than the Purify. And that's something that you can't really control, especially since half of those spells are dedicated to this Atlas.
Gold or an Esme Gold? Lapu Gold!
Well, again, like, this is why they don't ban out the Harley, because they're like, yeah, you know what? You want to fight fire with fire? Well, we got Sans as well as Kyrie coming in with the Nolan as well as Farsa. That's a lot of burst damage.
It's a lot of team fight. It's a team fighting
It's what
lineup.
the Farsa.
What the Farsa. And the AoEs too. Minotaur and Belleric. Just imagine what could happen when it comes to the team fights.
Siggy Boom will take the Freya in gold. Lunar will be on the Barats as well. It'll be a Paquito jungle from TNZ.
All generating a lead of his own, and Pagu takes like no damage.
Whoa!
Dead.
Holy moly. I think, you know, that is not what I was expecting that early on. First blood.
And all of that.
Just how much pressure they put on. Oh, a big slam through into the wall. Loopy gone after Daytona's welcome. Keyboy could be next here. He's just going to be zoned out. Nope, the 1-2 punch comes through, and Lunar picks up a kill.
The autopilot here. Let's not forget that Aurora just seems to be more well connected overall, and it seems like the TNZ can just hold on to that champion stance.
Okay. Flicker forward. They're going to force this fight. Kelra on Sigiboom, though. Sigiboom trying to get away. Meanwhile, Lunar's the one to fall. The team fight's going all wrong for Aurora. Sans. There's the what the Farsa. 2 kills now, double. And that's going to be a turtle for ONIC.
A really nice play. A great interception coming in from ONIC here, making sure that at least they're dropping even Sans, then it's just not worth the time. Oh, denial.
Oh, goodbye. Good punish there, because I was going to say, Kyrie could not get away with that. After everything on from ONIC, they just make sure Kelra survives. They back up, hold on, Daytona's welcome. Right on cue, into 2. Lunar now going to be in trouble. The burst comes through, and Kyrie will pick up a kill. I didn't know if Aurora Gaming was going to continue to fight, but they decided to go for it.
They made a mistake there for sure. Kelra played it perfectly, using his Purify.
Lunar needs the stacks. Daytona's welcome, already used. Fighting off the turret. Pagu jumping in. Minoy and Fury to knock up 3. Keyboy's gone. But a feathered airstrike comes down from Sans. And now, Luffy flickering forward. Trying to zone out Tenzi. He's swinging around here. He's going to fight off Sigiboom. This is a fight all gone wrong right now for ONIC. The 1-2 from TNZ. And there's again, fighting for the turtle. Kyrie trying to find space, but Rosa comes in with the stun. Turtle secured by Aurora, and Kyrie goes down as well. Kelra could be next. Everybody's here to clean them up, and Kelra falls. It all falls apart.
Wait a second, Keyboy.
Keyboy, what's he doing? He's gonna get eaten up here. Rosa's gone though. Kelra now splitting up the fight. There's a stun right on the mark. Minoy and Fury knock him in the air. Sans in trouble though. Can't get away from Sigiboom. And now in the Valkyrie form, he's going to be splitting up Kyrie and Luffy from the fight while Keyboy's got nowhere to go. A proc on the Sky Piercer. Looking to clean up more under the tier 2 tower. A double for TNZ. More stacks for this Paquito. And now they take down the tier 2 turret. Kelra. He's tanky enough. He should be fine. Welcome using a live cam. Kelra going to be in trouble again. And Minoy and Fury knocking him in the air. Keyboy can't get away. Once again, Sigiboom leading the charge of the Valkyrie form. A big stun comes through from Luffy though. Able to stop him in their tracks, but he gets dropped back by the Rockets. But ONIC, they want to fight back. Kyrie trying to get away with Lunar. Not enough damage on the stomp there, that auto attack. Because Aurora Gaming has not let up on this, as they continuously try to take these buffs. Again, Daytona's welcome, throwing him into the wall. Keyboy, it's going to be, again, the focus. A feathered airstrike to follow through. And now Sigiboom on the back line. He's just everywhere. Sound's got nowhere to go. Forget the turret, forget everyone else. Aurora Gaming will just go for this fight, tossing everyone around. And they just go full on wipeout against ONIC. And that's going to get Aurora Gaming this game under their belt, taking the series 2-1.
The one extra detail is what makes Sigiboom one of the best Freyas here in this competition. When he fights, he's already looking ahead of the map thinking, you know what, I can't 1v5, but if there's just enough minions, I will be able to sustain through the damage with my Descent of the Valkyries that have the extra AoE per auto attack, which is why you're seeing go from 0
off of there. Because again, that's kind of like the story this entire series.
Yeah, and at least Keller's gonna have a bit more range to play around with. If you don't really want to walk up close to Aurora and get caught in by the burst damage by the Paquito and the Eudora, but the high loss to wrap up the draft for Aurora.
You like it, Brig?
Yeah, it's a different hero that we're seeing on Pagu all over again, but I think it's gonna help so much if it's revitalized, especially in just sustaining the overall team fights.
Hylo's going to be in the EXP lane here. Pagu going Belleric on the roam, so this will be an interesting matchup, guys. It's going to be game number 4.
against Sans, unfortunately. Oh, hold on.
Oh, Sigiboom fighting off Kelra here in the 1v1. Taking too many shots, though. First blood in the hands of Kelra. Man, did he fight for that one.
Oh, predicted from Kelra as well. Anticipating with the
down Kelra, going in with a bit of stun there to work with. Torn apart memory. Not going to be enough, and Sigiboom will get his revenge. And now Sans re-engaging with the beacon. The rest of the team to follow through. Kyrie will be able to pick up a kill for himself. Now TNZ off the wings alongside Lunar. Glorious pathway drop down, and Sans trapped, nowhere to go.
I don't think they should take this right now.
All right, conceal used. Little taunt there, unbreakable. Gonna bring Pagu back. He goes in with a flicker, locking him down with the Raptor Dryad. Sans gonna be okay though. Aurora Gaming on the back foot. They want to get away. Avatar of the Guardian will burn the flicker from Rosa. Still going to be caught amidst it all. Against the wall they go. A burst of damage, but Sigiboom is gone, and ONIC will win this fight. A double for Kyrie.
That's got to be upsetting here. Very, very upsetting. But even so, it's just not enough.
By Sans being dragged back, flicker forward, not connecting the Wrath of Dryad, will get punished anyway. Kelra able to pick up a kill, and with that, Aurora Gaming has to give this to clear out what they can in the mid. Where's Pathway drop down? They're going for Kelra. He's going to get stunned. Avatar of the Guardian. Now Kelra's in trouble. Pago will find him and just punch him in the face. Locking him down. Keyboy gone. Kyrie on the run. Loopy trying to get away too. What just happened to ONIC in this side of the jungle? They do shut down TNZ. And now Sans looking for more. Burns the flicker from Rosa. Lord is still there. Sigiboom's got to deal with it. But man, Aurora Gaming might have found a little bit of life and wishing here from Keyboy.
Oh my
Luffy,
God.
Consecration drop down. Pagu goes in with the flicker. Wrath the Dryad. Kelra still going to be fine though. Torn apart memory. Pagu goes down. TNZ can't find an opening. He
Goes up and now Aurora takes the space.
Rosa goes in with a flicker, but Sans able to react in time. That setup not going to follow through. Now Lunar, unbreakable taunted. He's going to take a shot. Here, couple marks. They have to back off though. This isn't the fight they wanted. Avatar to the Guardian not going to connect, but it's Pagu. Immortality pop. This should be a kill for ONIC. He goes in with the flicker. Wrath the Dryad drops down. Kyrie gets a kill, but Sigibum fires back with a crown already used. They're in it for now. TNZ, Immortality. They're going to chase him down. He has nowhere to go as ONIC wins the team fight. It'll start up the Lord.
Great reaction time coming in.
They took out Rosa.
Siggy.
Now Sigibum trying to get some revenge here. Kyrie has an mortality. He's got enough work to room with. Oh, Sigibum! Nowhere to go. Double for Kelra. That is it. It's going to take us to a game of 5 in this matchup with ONIC in Aurora Gaming.
Are you not entertained? We finally get a full series here in our playoffs. Great job as ONIC pulls it back to match point 2-2. These teams are so equally matched in so many different ways. The slightest advantages in the drafts is a make it or break it. And I think Rosa is probably thinking to herself, man.
Also kind of good going up against the Claude, Uranus, Cho. So
Who do they want to pick up? Who does this Cho work against on the side of ONIC? Who's the priority?
no one.
No one. So that's
If
a
you
problem.
can catch Fanny, great, but
Wow.
I don't know about that.
At best, probably just disrupt. Because
Yeah.
ONIC will just go all in the team fights.
Who are you leaning towards, guys? Final game.
I'm leaning towards ONIC.
I have to go for ONIC.
ONIC. Wow. Indonesian champions in 2023 trying to go back and win in the semifinal. Aurora trying to prove that they deserve.
It's almost to me on the other side. Loopy using the flicker. Daytona's welcome into the wall. There's the follow through. Nice kick from Sans into the turret. First blood for Kyrie. They find 2. Now they're looking for a 3rd. Luna trying to get away here. He's got a sliver of health. Jump back in. There's the counter punch. Taking out Kyrie and Pagu with the G Kundo. Will be able to get away. No follow through. Way the dragon held on by Sans. There's the Daytona's welcome. You know, right on the mark. Kyrie coming through. Consecration already going to be used. Quarter of the health on the turtle. TNC will secure it. Fight breaks out. Blazing duet, not enough. Keyboy will fall, and then another trade. Kelra has some space to work with. A whole lot of battle spells used up as well. And TNZ will get away with the iframes here on that. ONIC will play it a little bit slow. Keyboy waiting, he's got a flicker available. Conceal going to be used. You're going to force the fight for this 3rd turtle anyway. They get stunned in their tracks. Kyrie jumping through, takes the turtle away. Daytona's welcome. Into the wall he goes, and Rosa's gone. Now Pagu, nowhere to run either as he's collapsed down by ONIC. They got the objective and the kills.
That was a hot play coming in from ONIC. It felt calculated.
Those fights following through the Rapid Drive. They're going to do it again onto the Tier 2. Already forcing the fight, and Sigibum is gone! Where did he go? And Lunar to follow. A double for Kyrie. But now TNT waiting for the rest. Rather Drive, plus the taunt, lines him up! Triple kill for Kyrie! Making a possible maniac on the Fanny!
A statement being made by ONIC right now as they're looking to crack open bottom side tier 2, and they've evened out this score. 3.2k lead in their hands. Things are getting extremely dangerous for Final push with the next Lord. If they can, wait, do they have the ults? They do.
Charge in. Loopy jumping in, and they still the Rather Dry. They're going to force the fight anyway. Loopy gone, and Sigibum too. Kyrie still going. They're cut off from each other. Pagu trying to get away. Kelra, a couple shots, still has the shield. They're so low though. Aurora Gaming might want to punish. They're still following through. TNZ has mobility, but they will look to take down one base turret. This mid lane as Kelra jumps forward. Already, Rocket's gonna force the flicker out now. They're trapped under the turret anyway. Rosa's gone again, and Pagu trying to buy the time off the kick. Kyrie might chase him down. The rest of the team's gonna force the fight in the base. Kyrie joining them now. Sigibum with the blazing duet to clear out the lanes. They just want to stay in the game, but Kyrie go ahead and try to get in position here. I'm not sure if this is exactly what they want to do, but it just might be one last ditch effort if they can. TNZ swinging around. ONIC knows it. Oh, the flicker forward. TNZ making his way to this fight. Can he turn it around? Pocket with the kick. It's on Kyrie. Immortality are going to be popped. Kyrie's going to get out there. TNZ also trying to buy space, but Pagu falls, and now it's all falling apart. Winner crown with the blazing do it from Singing Bomb, but it's not enough. Calra gets a double. Aurora, they still have TNZ up, but Lunar on the disengage. This fight might just be over. Kyrie joining the fight, cabling on through. He has what he needs. He's going for TNZ. He's got the immortality till he doesn't. And now ONIC will clean it up. And Lunar can't do anything. ONIC will move on forward with the hope of Indonesia as they douse out the lights of Aurora Gaming.
One hell of a game, and ONIC, no disappointed smiles. Everybody knew that this was going to be one hell of a game, and they find it and they break through. A crushing defeat for Aurora. God, that's the nature of competition. What a sweaty game.
What a series. 5 games for this one. Again, we wouldn't have it any other way, and man, was it a battle.